Welcome, people. Daniel at lunch. Almost at lunch. So I was reading fucking Twitter. Actually, I went to fucking M4G and I found a article about the sound designer of Subnautica getting fired. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I go looking through. And first of all, whether you don't agree or disagree, or you don't like what the chick said or anything she said, that's great. So let's see if I can't find. Should I replace all the sound in the game with the current eating sound, only if they're Slurpees? So she did the sound design, and apparently she tweeted stuff that people didn't like. I'm trying to find it. She's apparently she tweeted shit about things that some people So apparently she tweeted some things. Let's see if I can. Granted, should have said most, not all, but street. So apparently she's. I'm looking at her comments. I'm sorry, guys. I totally zoned out. I was trying to read her comments, her tweets. So someone says Swedish Prime Minister can deploy military combat to combat Islamic no-go zones, which the media still claims don't exist. She says, and so she's talking about women are treated poorly in like Africa and the Middle East, but they're not treated poorly in the U.S., Europe, and most modern countries. And she's right. She's right. It just blows my mind. And people are like, gross. Gross. What is gross about this? And then the guy gets banned, having different opinions. How's it Then they say that it's transphobic and racist. It's unbelievable that fucking Reset Forum has basically become neo-goof. Where if your political views are not exactly in line with them, then you're fucking labeled and you're banned. It's why It's why I hate, it's why I hate these fucking, because most people don't give a fuck. And what ResetEra did is create a fucking, just recreated NeoGAF, but without the fucking free speech. There was no free speech in fucking NeoGAF either. They don't allow people to have different opinions. I don't believe in the fucking wage gap. I think it's bullshit. I argue with my wife all the time over it. The wage gap doesn't exist. Yes, it does. Then why the fuck are you getting paid more than anybody at your job, wife? She is. Oh, it's because I have a college education. No, it's because you said, I'm taking this amount of money, and if you don't want to hire me for this amount of money, I'll go take my services elsewhere. And they needed somebody who was competent, and so they hired you for the amount of money you asked for. Same thing at my job. I make more than any of my assistant managers. Why? Because I said, I can't work for you for any less than this. And they said, well, we can't quite get that, but we can give you this. And I said, all right. My other assistant manager makes more than $1 less than me an hour. Why? Because she started at fucking minimum wage. And she was offered almost a $2 an hour wage increase, and she thought it was great. And it wasn't. She'd be like, well, I really want him as much as I can get. How about $12 or $13 or something like that? So the wage gap is mostly a myth. It exists in some eras, like and as a model. Female models make more than male models. I'm sure there's plenty of industries where men are more needed than women. Coal mining, heavy physical labor jobs, probably men are more needed than women. In jobs where a certain sex is needed due to for whatever fucking reason, like the modeling industry, women are needed more because there's more modeling done by women for women than men. So it's part of fucking how shit works, okay? And if there's not enough people to cover it, then you go outside the norms. But for the most part, if you're looking to market and modeling, you're generally thinking about a woman first. That's just the way it's been for so long. And I don't even give a damn. Should it change? No. It'll change if it has to change. If the market dictates that there needs to be change, then it'll change. Oh, so ResetEra needs to stop this shit. If someone doesn't agree, then who gives a fuck? They don't agree. Let them fucking talk about it. If someone doesn't agree, why don't you agree with me? Why do you think that what she said wasn't sexist or wasn't transphobic or wasn't racist? And then let the person say, well, this is the reason why I don't think it's that. And if their reason isn't based on hate, then you have to accept their opinion as just that, an opinion that's not based off of hate or racism, but just based off of their beliefs. If a Christian tells you, I don't believe in marriage between two men or two women, and you're like, that's hateful. And they're like, I don't hate you. I just don't believe in it. Because my religion says that it's wrong. And I don't hate you for it. In fact, you're told not to judge. It's not our responsibility as a Christian to judge you. And we shouldn't hate. I don't understand why people like the mods on ResetEra forum feel like they've got to push their agenda. It just blows my fucking mind. It blows my fucking mind. It's like NeoGAF all over again. NeoGAF, who banned me for calling people a Sony ponies when I called no one a Sony pony. No one. I used the term as a general overarch of the crazy fanboys. Like Xbot and Sony Pony, they're just crazy over. And people use that term and no one got in trouble. And the guy who banned me Used to work for Sony. I mean, and I just don't understand. I think I know a couple mods on Twitter, and I'll ask them when I get home, because typing on the phone is it doesn't work. I tried, but it's just fucking out of control. So, anyways, I just want to talk a little bit about that. My life. Most of you probably don't care about my life, so if you don't care, you can stop the video. This is my last week working 2 jobs. I'm switching to a single job. I'm going to be working for Radiac Abrasives. They start off at just $15 an hour, and they're going to go up to $18 after the first year. They're a union job. They're in the middle of negotiations, so that price may go up. Right now, I'm working somewhere between 52 to 70 hours a week. And it's just killing me. I'm tired. I don't have time to do the things that I like to do. I had to give up my podcast. I needed to do it though, because there was just too much shit going on, and I still don't have enough money. I'm hoping with this job, I'll have time to do things that I like to do. So, anyways, that's out. Peace out, guys. I'm gonna try and get this uploaded, and hopefully the fan zone will be coming back pretty soon.